was pretty chaotic sometimes, and we should have easily beat enemy in my opinion. That game was going great the first half, and it just went to shit our counter side. Hi, I'm Todd Williams, and I'm a rifler for Team Winterfox.
David XP3 Garrido, strat caller for Winterfox and also the team opper, and the best player occasionally.
I'm Alexander Lex Stiley, I'm the team captain of Winterfox.
I am Kyle Floseth Mendez, and I am the lurker for Winterfox.
I got a little stain on my shirt right here, so make sure you get me a little from here up. I'm Derek Desi Branchin. I am the second entry / lurker for Winterfox.
I'm Brian Guitar Cordry. I'm the owner and manager of Winterfox. We are headed out to Chicagoland rentals, Chicagoland trucks or vans or something. We're gonna grab a van. We're actually going to road trip to the minor. It should be an interesting experience, seeing these guys cooped up and trying to talk strats for 5.5 hours, 6 hours, however long the drive is. We're not that far from Columbus out here in Chicago, so it's going to be a fun team bonding experience, I think.
I think the road trip's going to be a great experience for team bonding.
What? How?
Because, you know, we're all going to be sitting next to each other, singing songs.
Yeah, what's the Wi-Fi password?
Where's the city? Where's the headquarters of fuck Coca-Cola? 8 seconds, boys. Coca-Cola, where's it from? Home Depot, Delta Airlines. Chicago, Charlotte, Atlanta, Nashville.
Nashville.
Atlanta. It was Atlanta, wasn't it? It was Atlanta, wasn't it?
Atlanta.
Ocarina.
Ocarina.
Thank you.
No, it's
Ocarina.
Are you guys dumb?
Ocarina.
Ocarina.
Where's the O? There's no O.
Just listen. Just don't say anything and just listen.
Ocarina. Ocarina.
Thank you.
Ocarina.
You're putting more emphasis on the
Ocarina.
Of course you did. Brian is the kind of guy that would play the ukulele. I feel it. He would like bust that shit out and start jamming.
The last leg of this trip is powered by Red Bull Energy Drink. Gives you wings. Is powered by Monster Energy. Delicious. It's powered by Rockstar Energy. Be a rock star.
The minor. The minor is the first step to getting our CS string accomplished, probably, for most of us at least.
The minor for us is a chance to show ourselves and everybody else who's been doubting us that we are a team that can compete. I feel like we have a chance at going and winning it. We've had good results lately going into the minor, so we have a good chance at winning it, we feel. Winning the minor would just, like I said before, show everybody that we still can compete with the top tier teams in NA.
Did your phone break more? It's a final countdown.
folks, welcome back to the MLG Arena, where we are in the midst of the Counter-Strike Global Offensive America's Minor Championship.
We're here at MLG Minor in Columbus. We just got some unfortunate news that Obey Trifecta has to forfeit their first match as their fifth DSR is not able to attend. We will be playing Optic Gaming tomorrow as our first match in a BO1 to determine if we can get first seed. If we lose, then we'll end up playing Obey Trifecta in a BO3. The boys are set up, they're scrimming now. We're excited to be here, and we're gonna go ahead and get our practice on so we can win.
Now look at this retake. Here comes Floser with a 5-7. Doesn't even have to stop. He's got Rush in the sight. 2 kills for him. Great round so far. Shazam, now he's the next one who's got to do battle long range. Can't land any of the shots, and Lex is going to win it. So this is turned completely around. Optic Gaming on their back foot, Dash with 1 HP. Can't do anything. Winterfox is going to snatch that one away. A little bit early, but this is a tough spot to be in, especially that shot by Nav, who's huge plays for Optic Gaming. Bails him out in this round. And it's just down to Desi so quickly, and this round has slipped completely away from Winterfox.
Yeah, well, this gives you an advantage to take this over, and Anger decides to peek aggressively towards short, and they're still holding towards this A-bomb side as well. Great job by Winterfox to try to turn this back in. Lex is going to burn Stanislaus, the truck side, the APC, into long, and Shazam gets a nice kill, wins that fight. Lex trades it back onto Napfly though, but that leaves Shazam cornered, so they even out the trades.
Here, can't find anyone quite yet, and he knows it's a lost cause, so he's just got to bail out. So Winterfox get back on the board. That might actually, that resets the economy completely. Stan gets the first kill, but Rush, he's all alone over here. Gonna have to go for more, and he does find 2.
Nice
they
play.
get sandwiched towards short sewers, down to a 2-on-3.
Because Optic Gaming has no idea where he's at, but Shazam comes in for the headshot, and they get ecoed.
And it just all crumbles for Winterfox.
And now Desi is the last man standing. 3 versus 1, spotted, gets it. A 2 versus 1, knows where the last one is, but it's going to be Shazam ending it with a deagle. 16-11, our final score for Optic Gaming, winning this over Winterfox.
I don't know. We made so many mistakes that we talked about not making. Even that round, like we lost the 2v1. Like when you killed the guy, I told you you knew the upper was on. You re-peeked instantly. Like you stay behind the truck, talk thumbs up, double peek. It's over. Like it's just that simple. We were
Alright, let's focus on Obey.
Let's focus on Obey. Just worry about that. Losing that match, honestly, didn't even hurt us.
It's scouting more than anything.
Yeah.
We have information now.
That's why I'm glad we played a map that we didn't really have to show much, because we don't have much on it.
One map that we thought they would ban, though. That's my problem. Because we didn't review it yesterday when we should have.
I honestly forgot about it. When we were going over maps, I forgot about Overframe.
Oh, it is? It's BO3. Are you sure?
Yeah.
100% sure? It's a BO3.
My thought process was I played poorly, and I wanted to step it up individually, so, you know, I did my deathmatch run again. For me, I have not won in a while, and it feels good winning at LAN. I know that feeling. I want to have it again.
And then I'm going to get your predictions and final thoughts.
I think it's got to be a 2-0. I think if Winterfox give away a map, they need to be hugely embarrassed. Simple as that.
I think it's going to be Winterfox as well. I could see it going 2-1. I don't have as much confidence in these guys to be able to close it out, although they should. They should in 2-0.
Right at the start, it's going to be a big test, but Flowsick too. They're starting to roll into the site, so let's check it out.
Yeah, they're plowing right now with the Glocks outside B. Here comes the first kill of this matchup. It's going to be Flowsick going with 2 kills. He's still looking around, getting those kills. Off shots not coming from DSR, and just like that, everybody gets swiped off the map.
Anger and no one trading out some blows. No one actually able to move in. He picked up a second one there. Ape assisting him a little bit. Still such little control in the actual site area. Flowsick picking up 2. Lex is just about to line up the flank as well. And then XP3 closing it out. Don't even need that flank from Lex. So there you have it, guys. Map number 1 is very convincingly into the favor of Winterfox.
They're actually not going to say, let's just push through, go and wait for the smoke to dissipate. They're just going to push through. But at the same time, they had no idea that it was flamed towards the floor. So Slimmy and 8, Brazilian and Barbecue, molly up towards that bomb area if they're going to try to go for the defuse. But they're going to use it actually to prevent the rotation from coming through from WFX. It's a 2 versus 2. They're wasting some time right now waiting for that to dissipate. But Ape is flanking him from behind, lights him up, gets the double kill. And map 2 is won by Obey Trifecta. We're moving this to a 3rd map. I don't think anybody predicted this so far.
I did not predict this live, that they still had a default setup here, but these players have to watch out. There's nobody watching the flank right now. They're all coming down and out they go. Here comes the shot. 2 kills for the CTs. Winterfox nailing themselves, but 2 more coming in from Robert right now. 8, no one and no one again.
There's only
Shut
a Molly
it down.
left. He throws it out. And now he blocks himself, so he has to come window. TSR, this is going to be easy for him to spot right now. He spots him. He gets the kill. He clutches another 3 versus 1 against Winterfox. And the first one was on Mirage. This time here, you see the frustration coming through. And that's why I said, why is XP3 kicking out towards that platform side?
Flosic has been stepping up recently, but unfortunately that's going to cost his team pretty heavily. As now, for the first time in almost this entire match, we have a team that actually has like more than a 1-round lead. And here comes Breezy and Slemmy, Ape as well, getting themselves into the frags for this round. Already being shut down. Winterfox trying to go for it all in retake at the moment. There's Winterfox, Desi finding 1 and a second now. Desi picking up a 3rd. Sometimes this is all the Desi show here. Finally, Flosic comes in to steal at least 1, but here comes no one too. They don't even see it, but it's from Obey. And unfortunately, with not that many players in the site, it just gets a little bit rough. So a 4-for-1 trade to start up this round, and already 5. That's a shutdown now from Winterfox's kills.
It's a 2 versus 1, 55 seconds left on the clock, misses the off shot, looking for that bomb to get picked up, and they're still moving in from the window side. He gets that clutch. He misses another one.
4 shots left in the option. He's got to be careful. After he's going to connect one of these now, take down Flosic, just as to figure out where Anger's coming from now. Flash out the window, not really going to connect onto him. He's waiting for it, and Anger comes out on top in the 1 versus 1. Winterfox managed to take the set 2-1, 16-14 on the final map. And they'll just barely move on into the championship bracket tomorrow.
He was peeking the door, and I was in the mid.
Hell of a fucking comeback, dog.
Let's get some beer.
So today was, it was okay. We're coming back tomorrow, and I guess that's what's important. We were expecting 2-0. I think it was right of us to expect that. Tomorrow, at least, we're looking to come back and at least have, I think, composure is the big thing. And just kind of hoping that, you know, everyone comes in with the right mindset and are ready to play. Because when we're on, and when we're not, like today, it shows. So.
Except for this guy. This guy freaking bootstrapped us over here. That
was close.
That was close. I don't know what to say.
He has his mom and his phone as mommy.
I do. There's nothing wrong with that.
Borderline adorable.
Yeah.
Mostly unacceptable for a grown
And I have to add his daddy.
It's cute.
No,
No, you do not.
Daddy-o.
You have Daddy-o.
Daddy-o.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm not ashamed to call my mom mommy.
No, I'm not. Trying to shame you, I'm just going to give you a little bit of shit for it.
We're going to go in against enemy just confident. I feel like the emotions were kind of shook going in against the Obey Trifecta. We were never really able to establish our defaults and, you know, get the picks that we needed. Especially clutch rounds really killed us in that match. We lost multiple 1 versus 3s versus DSR, which you should never lose a 1 versus 3. I feel like at this competitive, you know, play. But just against the enemy, we need to go in and be confident, know that we can compete with that team. We've had good results going into the minor against them, so we feel like we should compete with them. Should go 3 maps. Yeah, I think all of our players match up well against enemies' players as when you're talking about the skill difference.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. Let's get ready for the first map. Yes, Mirage is the choice of Winterfox. Starting off on P side, composed of Desi, Lex, Flosic, XP3, and Anger versus Relics, Uber, Mainline, Kusa, and Lucky of Enemy GG on the CT side. We mentioned it on the desk. They're struggling a bit on the CT side for Winterfox, but as they started on T side, they racked up a lot of rounds. I think it was 9 in a row yesterday for them to win that first map.
Eventually giving XP3 the off as well if they wanted to work for that. But
nice
good
shot.
Start here in this round from Flosic. Mainline.
Flosic's going to try to bring that fight. Puts him down to 5 HP, finally connects, and they are converging inside his B bomb side. Kusa has the AWP, one tap by Anger. Relics is going to try to retake it with Kusa on this 2 versus 2. And he loses, though, against Desi, who's still on point. Everybody's doing their job. Kusa, last man standing.
Just rolls right
5
out
HP,
there.
nothing much you could do right after that. So we end the first half 8-7 in favor of Enemy GG. But looking at this Mirage T side of Winterfox, still very strong. Enemy have converged inside the side. They have gone to bomb plant as well. Flosic not connecting his shots. And now XP3 by the jungle side looking for some backup, but Anger cannot support him. Kusa gets a double, so that's 2 kills for Kusa. But now we're going to look for this tactical pause from XP3 that's being called. I mean, they lost the pistol quite.
Everybody chill the fuck out. Like, everybody relax. Why do you guys get so shit? Stop doing it. Frustration gets the best of you every time. Every time. Can you stop everybody just focus into the game? Like, stop forgetting the details right now. This is ridiculous. Like, fuck.
I'm just asking why we're playing full retake A every round. We've never done that before. Why are we changing it in the match?
Because we lost the match. We lost the half. And if I'm asking you, why can't you
Hey, so let me talk to him, please. Just chill out. Like, I'm fine. I just don't understand why we're changing.
Why not? You know how to play the game.
You know how to play the game.
Did not. We lost the round. I think we need to change.
I'm just saying, I think it's making us uncomfortable. I don't know.
It's not how they play before. It's not making you uncomfortable. It's just like you're. What is you? Nobody is doing what I'm asking you guys for.
Just jungle with you?
I want you to sit in fucking connector. You don't even have to cross back towards jungle and get spotted by the player.
I'll sit in connector every round. It's fine.
It's just like football.
And there we go. They're just taking it nice and slow. Very, very consciously pushing forward, and they're picking up kills left and right because of this one. So at least he's still alive here. It's just XP3 now, and he's boxed in at this point. At least he thinks he is. So he's got to be very, very careful about how he approaches this 1 versus 2. Because now he's just going to roll right out onto the site. Lucky actually taking his time to get in, but not realizing the main line sitting over there by bench is ultimately going to be his downfall. He got the kill onto the bomb carrier instead. That would have been game over and Winterfox's win. On this save, they're just going to try to push 3 guys inside the palace, but they're getting wrecked. He's sitting behind the van, nowhere to run, but he's got a lot of utility to use, so he's got to try to get himself outside of this. Not just that too, but the bomb is sitting back up on top. So in all honesty, he might just want to go for it, finding that.
Oh my
what?
God.
Oh no! Relics finds the kill, and then unfortunately that final player from Winterfox just walks into the flames to end the map.
CT, right? So you give away that first frag, it's typically Kusta making it, you give that away, and then they just over-rotated like every time. It was ridiculous. They were so panicky, they had no confidence in their own teammates, and they were just over-rotating.
I don't know how to play connector every round at all. They know I sit in that cubby, everyone knows that. I can't sit there. Where do you want me to sit? Jungle and give A, I understand, but like, how are we gonna retake my whole time when they fucking off on halls and shit?
You can take them. Just like follow the orders. Don't even think. I'm doing the thinking for you. I'm not sending you to fucking death round. Just to fucking execute what I'm calling. And in the rounds I'm not doing it, or I don't micromanage. Play with each other. Talk. Like, trust each other. Because like when we play right now, it's like nobody has any faith. Like, I'm the fucking operator. I can take down this operator. Like, don't be like, yo, fall back because he's gonna peek with an op. Like, I have an op too. We're fighting. Like, trust each other. If you guys don't trust, then we shouldn't be playing with each other. It's just that simple. Like, trust each other, dude.
Everything they're doing right now is perfect. They've got this great synergy going on. I just don't see how Winterfox are going to cope. They've got no synergy going on. So I think this is going to be 2-0.
Still so young. Bakusta going with an op shot on a 2. That sandbag side goes for another one there. And he shuts down this B-bomb site with a quad kill. Finally getting one, but he's going to be the last man standing. And Lucky, who got the initial peek, went back inside this site, gets the hedge onto Des.
Yes, he has to find a way into the site, which doesn't place him in the line of sight for the offer, but that's not going to happen. Kusta gets the flick to end the set, guys. And that is going to be the end of it. 16-7 in our final map in the favor of MLG. They're going to 2-0 Winterfox and now move on to the finals.
There's a lack of trust on that team. Already been called out before.
Yeah.
Lack of trust in each other. There's a huge lack of trust in my calling, which makes it very difficult for me to call and focus properly, because I feel like half the time people just have no faith.
I'm just tired of getting embarrassed. It's honestly just like excruciating. We shouldn't even be in this situation, especially with our team. We shouldn't. And it's frustrating the shit out of me because I know we're better than this. And it fucking sucks. It's the worst feeling.
What were you gonna say, Derek?
I forget.
That's okay. Okay, so let's just make half an hour. Or what time is it? Let's just meet up at 1. Back down here.
Derek, you brought up the idea of a playbook, of potentially putting it on the walls. David, you shot that idea down. So I think that's a really good idea, honestly. And if we make, 2 plays on terrorist side, 2 plays on CT side, or whatever it is, I'm not trying to limit us or set a minimum or whatever. But create a good handbook of exactly what we want. Everybody studies it. Everybody learns it. That's going to mean we're going to have to take several days where we don't just FPL all day or dick around screaming. Like, we're going to have to come up with effective plays and learn them. Like, we just waste so much time. We're at the office, but we're not working. We have the resources to utilize, let's start doing that, I think. And I can't force you guys to do it. I can try, but if you hate it, you're just going to hate me for forcing you to do it, so you guys have to want to do it, You have to do the boring building block shit before you can become an excellent player,
So leaving the tournament, getting knocked out by enemy 2-0, we felt like we didn't play up to standard. We didn't play up to par. We should have taken them to at least 3 maps. I think if you ask all the teammates, they would all give you that same answer. So it was definitely disappointing, but I feel like we handled it well as a team. We didn't go our separate ways after the tournament. We stuck together. We hung out that night. We rewatched the demos. We saw what we did wrong. So now we kind of have a clear vision of what we need to work on going forward. Once we get home, we're definitely going to work on our communications.
Now backside of the block. Just let Desi out. Now Finesse is going to get it. XP3 doesn't expect them to be that close. Somehow this is gone.
I was just...
And it's going to charge through the smoke. He's so the other side of smoke gets jammed up pretty heavily, and that's where it's still not planted. It's just going down. Oh! So it is a 2v3 here in favor of Winterfox, but man, this is as I say.
Being executed by Optic Gaming right now. They spot the first one, Stanislaw entry. He's gonna have to play it safe. He's at the right team spots, but that's fine. It's a big. Yet he doesn't have a kit.
The players are playing super fast and trying to bait it out.
Oh,
and
site, they have no names to work with, so they have to go for body trades. And it's gonna be Desi taking them both out. Last one spotted inside the site, 1 versus 1. Now Anger with 47 HP gets the kill. And thanks.
Incendiary. That's just gonna spot one out at the blue target, but he misses his shot. Anger comes up huge. Lex follows it up, and now it's all Shazam now with the op, trying to prevent Winterfox from approaching that map point as best he can. They're just
Stanislaw waiting by the fence. It's a 3 versus 3. They're still trying to move up towards this mid side for Winterfox. Big flash coming through, but Full Stick trades it out. Gets the headshot onto it. Snavs. Off shot miss. Shazam still cannot manage to get killed with the P250. He gets headshotted there, and that's it. Winterfox wins this one. Gets everyone the headshot onto Anger. It's 6 seconds up on the clock. They have to act quick. They're responding so at the fan.
Oh man. Got the grenade really quick. Thought he had an opening. Bit of space to work with, but behind the default box, that's Henry on the ground. Closer can smoke off one. Walk right. X3 very blind. Did actually spot the head of Lucas as he dropped down. Only going to be able to leg him or maybe hitting him through the wall. Does clean up the kill. That took 2 shots though and bought some time for Games Academy. Down at the B tunnels. Oh, wow, XP3.
2v1 now remaining. Anyone trying to move in and
someone trying to creep around it because it can be a bit of a one-way. Nice little double spray down by Anger. 2 headshots. There's going to find his 3rd. First, Galil.
Spot at chicken coop, but
I don't know if he returned fire, so again, who's fault?
Lucas as well at the drop. It's 3 versus 1, and that's it. 16 to 10 is our score for Games Academy. They will move on and get the final spot for the American.
Yeah, the fucking game.
Ultimately, I think if you're dealing with a team that doesn't necessarily trust each other, hasn't kind of evolved into anything in particular yet, it's kind of like just a pile of wood. You haven't built a house yet, and slowly but surely we're kind of, you know, building ourselves, whether it be a shitty shed in your backyard or a goddamn mansion, like you're working on something and you're building something, and I think we've finally gotten to the point where we've laid the foundation.
And now we just have to focus on the upcoming events. We have the ESEA Pro League that we were able to save ourselves from. Sure, the improvements that we've seen from just individual to teamwork is crazy, but we know it's a lot more work to be done.
Now I think we have showed a lot of promise in the last couple of weeks. You know, we've talked about beating TSM, we beat Optic, we played Games Academy super close, and now Games Academy is going to the major qualifier. You know, so we know that we can compete with these top tier teams in NA. So right now it's all about consistency, and as of late we've been able to show, you know, some spans of consistency in the last 2 weeks since returning home. But we just need to keep it up. You know, we need to keep preparing, and we need to, you know, keep analyzing our opponent for the next day. You know, tonight we play Splice in a matchup. I feel like we should win that 2-0 given how we've been playing lately. I feel like we're a much better team. And so right now it's about consistency and about teamwork and working together as a unit and trusting our teammates, making the calls necessary and not making calls that could clutter the comms and make things confusing. So just need to keep it, you know, keep it basic. We all know how to play the game. We're all professionals. We're here for a reason. And I think we have a lot to show, but I think we're up for it.
Hey guys, that was the first episode of Pride. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. Thank you to our sponsors, SteelSeries and CyberPower PC. Click on me to subscribe if you want to catch the next episode, and click pause now if you want to trap me inside this box forever.